Get ready to feast your eyes on the latest and greatest iPhone of all time, the Ultra. You know what they say, Ultra means ultra expensive, so start saving those pennies, folks. While the launch date and design may surprise you, fear not, as I'll be covering all the juicy details in this video. And if you're worried about affording it, you can always start eating instant noodles for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's a small sacrifice to make for the latest and greatest from Apple. But seriously, the iPhone Ultra just leaked. And there are a bunch of questions we gotta answer. Is this phone going to be shockingly good or shockingly bad? Or just plain boring? And also, is this going to be the greatest iPhone to ever be made? Well, the answer is maybe. So hear me out. In September 2022, Mark Gurman speculated that Apple might introduce an iPhone 15 Ultra that would replace the iPhone 15 Pro Max in the 2023 iPhone lineup. But it no longer appears that an iPhone 15 Ultra is going to happen because the earliest we might see the iPhone Ultra is in 2024 with the iPhone 16. Instead, we are expecting an iPhone 15, iPhone 15 Plus, iPhone 15 Pro, and iPhone 15 Pro Max in 2023. And all the iPhone 15s will be getting the dynamic island, so the notch will be going away for good across all the iPhone models. The iPhone 16 Ultra is said to be Apple's most expensive and feature-rich iPhone. According to Bloomberg's Mark Gurman, the device could include additional camera improvements, a faster chip, a bigger display, and faster USB-C port. The iPhone Ultra is expected to be modeled after the Apple Watch Ultra, which is Apple's high-end watch option. This means that it will have some features that are not available on the Pro models. Rumors are swirling that the upcoming iPhone Ultra will come with a hefty price tag, potentially surpassing the current starting price of $1,099 for the iPhone 14 Pro Max. Although Apple hasn't released any official design details about the iPhone 16 Ultra, designer Jonas Daynard has shared some stunning conceptual images of the phone. The device appears to have a titanium chassis, which not only makes it lightweight, but also extremely durable, potentially ideal for those who lead an adventurous lifestyle, just like the Apple Watch Ultra. Using titanium in the construction of an iPhone could potentially eliminate the need for a phone case, thanks to its exceptional durability. This feature would be a significant selling point, as consumers would be drawn to a phone that is robust enough to withstand even the harshest conditions without requiring additional protection. Offering such a product could create a high demand and generate excitement among consumers eager to get their hands on this cutting-edge technology. The iPhone Ultra boasts a slightly thicker body at 12 mm, with rounded edges and protruding buttons, including stylish orange accents around the USB-C port. The back of the phone features a beautiful beige curved glass with a thin camera bump, adding to its overall aesthetic appeal. The protruding side and volume up-down buttons are reminiscent of the crown guard found on the Apple Watch Ultra. The phone's design also includes a ruggedized ring silent switch, a programmable action button on the lower left side, and an orange accented USB-C port on the bottom. The extra thickness of the body suggests a larger internal battery, potentially allowing for longer battery life. If the iPhone Ultra ends up looking like this, it will definitely be Apple's best-looking iPhone by far. Additionally, the iPhone Ultra will not have a notch, as Apple has reportedly been working on incorporating embedded Face ID components beneath the display for several years now. And it is expected to debut the iPhone 16 Ultra model in 2024. This technology involves placing an infrared camera beneath the display, which would eliminate the need for a notch or dynamic island. However, reports suggest that this feature will be limited to Ultra models at first, with other models receiving it in 2025. Apple's increasing policy of widening the gap between base and Pro models is consistent with this approach, with the company focusing on introducing new display technologies in Pro and Ultra models first. For example, in the iPhone 14 lineup, the base models stuck with the notch while the Pro models received the dynamic island. Apple was recently granted a patent for the necessary technology by the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office. The patent involves a method of capturing an image through a display that emits light from its front surface and then applying a digital filter to reduce image distortion caused by the display. While embedded Face ID is the next logical step, the technology to embed the main front-facing camera under the display is not yet ready for prime time. Oppo has admitted that its under-display camera suffers from haze, poor dynamic range, and inaccurate white balance, which is not up to Apple's standards. Samsung has already introduced this feature, but it has suffered from quality issues. Therefore, Apple is not expected to include an under-display camera until 2024, by which time the technology will be in far better shape. The highly anticipated iPhone Ultra is rumored to feature the latest Wi-Fi 6E technology. Adding to the excitement, industry analyst Ming-Chi Kuo has confirmed that solid-state buttons will also be introduced, providing a sleek new design and additional haptic engines for both the power and volume buttons. Additionally, it is highly probable that the iPhone 16 Ultra will boast a brand new chipset, most likely the A17 Bionic, paired with 8 GB of RAM. As impressive as the A16 Bionic benchmarks are in the current iPhone 14 Pro models, the upcoming A17 Bionic chipset could offer an even greater performance boost. According to Tom's Guide, the A17 is rumored to use a 3nm processor, which is smaller than the current 4nm A16 and could bring a significant improvement in both performance and power efficiency. TSMC, the company that produces Apple's A-series chips, has recently announced that they are in the process of mass-producing new 3nm silicon, which has the potential to improve power efficiency by an impressive 35%. With such a substantial improvement, the A17 Bionic chipset is expected to provide a significant boost to battery life. Watch our video on the manufacturing process of the world's most advanced microchips if you are interested in knowing how they are made. The upcoming iPhone Ultra is expected to stand out from the rest of Apple's lineup, with a minimum storage of 256 GB and the possibility of a periscope-style lens for its telephoto camera. Similar to Samsung's Galaxy S23 phones, this would allow for a larger camera lens and the ability to provide an optical zoom beyond the current 3x maximum on the iPhone 14 Pro models. However, adding a periscope-style lens to the iPhone Ultra's telephoto camera could increase the size of the camera bump, potentially leading to an increase in the phone's thickness and weight. Nonetheless, the potential benefits of a periscope lens, such as a greater optical zoom range, may outweigh this potential drawback. However, if Apple is able to maintain the same slim design as its current models while incorporating a periscope lens, it could be a significant selling point for the iPhone Ultra. And if you're excited about the potential of Apple's newest technology, you won't want to miss out on their upcoming mixed reality headset. So be sure to check out this video next to learn why Apple is so confident they will sell you a pair of these headsets for $3,000. Leave me a like if you found this video insightful and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on our upcoming videos and exclusive content. It's the Apple Salute best way to stay in the loop.